Motherfucker be trying to make me forget who the fuck I am. I'm me. You heard me? Bitch, I was already humble. But since motherfucker can't take my humblability, bitch, you heard me? Guess what? Best believe we about to flex up, bitch. All that cocky shit y'all was scared of. Oh, best believe. You heard me? Better believe it. Put your life into it. You heard me? Don't deceive it. Yeah, you know, all that humblability, all that humbleology and shit, all that humbleism. Yeah, that's dead. You heard me? Nigga try to swerve me instead. Try to curse me instead. You heard me? Send me to an earlier grave. Motherfucker, you come against me, all you do is make me stronger, G, cause most high don't fuck around about a nigga like me, G. I'm so fucking heavy in this bitch. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, I'm so real in this bitch. Oh G, Odyssey files, nigga. See, look, I had a problem not too long ago. Oh Lord, fuck it. I had a problem not too long ago, you heard me? I'm standing way too close to motherfuckers who fake. So when you stand too close to motherfuckers who fake, they think you fake and they think you pretending too. You heard me? They think that you fake and that you pretending too. You heard me? And that's just not what's going on. So the whole time you trying to make them real, you heard me? Bro, you can't turn a fool into a fucking real, you heard me? You can't turn... Come on now. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Yes, indeed. We out here.
And I swear to God, people get so fucking mad when they exclude you and isolate you and turn everybody against you. And you still end up thriving on your lonesome. I'm telling you, they can't stand it, yo. They can't stand it, yo. Like, they swore that isolation was supposed to break you. You feel me? Like, they really thought that you were seeking other people's approval and validation so much to the point where you were just going to give up on yourself because they gave up on you. And it's like, bitch, no shade, but all I need is me. For real. And shit'll always be popping in this bitch. Shit'll always be amazing in this bitch. I don't need nobody. What your name say? I don't need nobody. I don't need no one. Shit, I don't need no one. Yeah, I don't need...
And that thing that's gonna set you apart is being embarrassed. That saying, embarrassment is the cost of entry. It's the truth. You want to be different. You want to stand out more. You want to do what everybody else ain't doing because everybody else is a talker, not a doer. Be willing to be embarrassed. Going to the gym looking like you don't know what you're doing because you don't, because you're new in the gym. The cost of entry is embarrassment. But after a while, you're going to shine.
You don't have a confidence problem. You know exactly how powerful you are. It's just that you've spent years pretending you're not. Years making yourself easier to be around. Softer, quieter, slower, less intense, so that people in your life wouldn't feel threatened or intimidated or uncomfortable by just how much of you there actually is, and the fact that they can't keep up with you. It's why you smile and laugh when you're actually furious and biting your tongue. Why you downplay your own gifts when people compliment you. Why you feel weird about it when money comes easily for the things that come naturally to you. You pretend to be less weird, less intense, less goofy than you actually are, all the while still feeling chosen and called to something greater. And then feeling jealous watching someone half as talented as you get twice the results simply because they're not hiding. And this is the rub you haven't been able to articulate yet, the thing that's been feeling deeply wrong. You can't access your purpose because you're still performing your old identity. You have a sense of it, you can feel something bigger waiting for you, but you can't get traction because you keep trying to build the new thing from inside your old self. And the tension between these two things, shrinking yourself while feeling called to something enormous, is your core wound and core desire battling it out in real time. You're dimming a light you know is supposed to be blinding, which leaves you feeling both too much and not enough simultaneously. So here is the secret you've been looking for. You feel chosen for a reason. There is something enormous waiting for you on the other side of the version of yourself you've been performing. The thing you've been hiding isn't your liability. It's what you're called to lead with. It is your entire value proposition, your intensity, your strangeness, your depth, your hunger. The parts of you that you've been apologizing for your entire life are, in fact, your greatest power sources. This is what my clients learn when we work together. How to stop fixating on needing to do and be and have more, and realize you already have everything you need. It is simply about learning how to wield it with confidence and precision. So when you're ready to stop hiding the most powerful parts of you and start leading with them instead, book your initiation call with me to get started.
You're a handsome and jacked man in this world. You're going to have people that try to humble you. You'll have some women out here that won't even compliment you because in their head, oh, you hear it all the time, so let me be the indifferent person and not just give you a compliment. She'll try to downplay your looks. She'll try to downplay, your aura. She'll try to downplay anything you've done, like your accomplishments. Dudes will do this as well. A dude will ask you some shit like how much you bench. You might say a number. Oh, that's all? Or like you'll be wearing a shirt that's hugging the sleeves, making you look good because it's probably a slim fit shirt. They'll say, damn, that's a tight ass shirt. They'll throw little jabs at you to try to humble you. Shit you not. There's some women. There would be a situation where a woman is attracted to you, but she don't want to make it seem like you got it like that. So she'll curve you, or she'll start playing little games just to try to like make you feel insecure about yourself. She'll try to play these little mind games just to see if she can throw your confidence off. See if you can make you doubt yourself. Like I said before, dudes will be out here pillow talking to other women, spreading rumors that ain't even true. Being attractive, being a handsome and jacked man is cool, but it definitely can be exhausting, if you're not in the right environment.
You're not going to like this, but if you can explain your problem better than you can demonstrate your progress, you got the SS. That's that sophisticated stagnation. Awareness is the diagnosis. Action is the treatment plan. Take a screenshot of this formula. It's going to change your life. The quality of your life is determined by your conscious awareness that fuels intentional action that yields results. This is why you can know every trigger. You can know your limiting beliefs. You can know every wound. You can know all the stories and excuses that keep you stuck. But if it doesn't fuel intentional action that yields results, you just really well versed in your wounds. Because understanding yourself does not equal changing yourself. 2 things I need you to know after you save this and like. Awareness is a bridge, not a destination. And at some point, you have to participate in the change that you keep studying. The way that you do that is TNSSCAFPAS. That's tiny, nervous system safe, capacity assess, forward progress, actionable steps. Go ahead and put in the comments TNSSCAFPAS, and I'll tell you how to get a 1-page report on how to implement this right now.
One thing people don't talk about enough is how somebody that's really comfortable with themselves can high-key trigger somebody that ain't. Like, if I genuinely like who I am, flaws and all, and I ain't waking up trying to compete with nobody, a person that secretly hate themselves gonna look at that and get irritated for no reason. Not because you did something to them. It's because they constantly grading themselves against everybody around them. See, when you really accept yourself, you move different. You don't gotta prove nothing, you don't gotta copy nobody, you don't gotta tear nobody down. But when somebody's whole self-worth comes from comparison, they see your confidence as a threat instead of inspiration. That's why some people be watching everything you do, criticize everything you do, and heavily preying on your downfall. They not really fighting you. They fighting the version of themselves they wish they could be. And until a person learn how to make genuine peace with who they are and not portray it like they truly at peace, everybody that's comfortable in their own skin gonna look like the enemy.
Your energy can get siphoned just like that at the snap of a finger. We live in Nashville, bro. Think about the traffic. Somebody cut you off, you quick to say what? Motherfucker, this bitch ass nigga cut me off. Boom, your energy is siphoned just like that. But you got to bring that awareness back to yourself, like, ain't nobody finna feed off my energy, because that's exactly what it is. The whole time, that nigga is hired to do that shit, bro. It's niggas that's hired literally to sit in traffic, stir up fucking chaos, cause backups, buildups on the interstate, swerve, fuck people's emotions up, because we already had long-ass days at work. So now you in traffic, you like, fuck, man, I got to sit in this traffic. Energy gone because you thinking about that shit. Nigga, put your awareness back on the present moment, bro. That nigga cut you off, you safe, you sound, you heading to your destination. Fuck that boy. Ain't nobody taking your energy that you ain't giving away. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is lock in on the present moment and keep putting that awareness back on, oh, this is all a test. These niggas are simply trying to steal my energy. But I just won't allow it because I'm so aware. And the reason I'm snapping is because when you get put in that moment, this will trigger your memory. You'll hear exactly what I'm saying. Hey, nah, they trying to steal your energy. They trying to siphon that energy because this is how they run the fucking world. They feeding off us. Every little thing is a distraction. Every little thing is a test. Every little thing is a motherfucking way to try to harvest our energy. But we just won't go for it shit because we keep putting awareness around us, within us, around the people that's around us, and we just keep winning.
Hey, yo, as a man, you gonna have to learn this, bro. You gonna have to master the skill with chalking that shit up. If you don't master the skill with chalking it up, life gonna be extremely hard for you, bro. If your girl cheat on you, bro, chalk it up. Your so-called homies went against you, chalk it up, bro. Your money funny right now, chalk it up, bro. You gotta start treating that shit like game film. If you play sports, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You ever play for a team and y'all got blown the fuck out and your coach don't even play that game tape back at practice? He starts saying shit like, man, we just gonna put that game behind us because I know this is not our brand of basketball. So today is day one of the rest of the season. You know why they say shit like that? Because they know if they play that tape back, it's gonna demoralize most of y'all. Most of y'all gonna crash out and forget y'all still got a whole season to play. So I tell the bros all the time, we only gonna watch this game film one time. We only gonna talk about this issue one time, and then we gonna move forward and chalk it the fuck up, bro. Every time little bro came to me like, yo, bro, I can't believe my bitch cheated on me. You think she fucked that nigga? Anytime they ask me some shit like that, I take it to the max because I want it to hurt. I be like, nah, bro. She ain't fucked that nigga. She fucked the shit out that nigga, gang. Yeah, she rolled that nigga dick to the moon. He bust all in her face, recorded it. It's probably in the group chat right now as we speak. I'm like, you still want to talk about it? No, bro, I'm cool. Because it felt like something pierced him in the chest. And it did, bro. I tell him after that, yo, take that knife out your chest, right? Wipe the bottom of your shoes. It's time to ball now, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got to treat this shit like conference play. And depending on what conference you play on, you play teams 2 times. That bitch blew you the fuck out, man. She beat you by 40 last time. It's cool. We gonna bounce back. Them so-called niggas got the drop on you. You ain't know. We gonna bounce back, man. Bro, your money was funny, bro. Life was whipping your ass, but we know how to move and maneuver now, bro. Chalk it the fuck up, man. I'm telling you, bro, your offense is sharper now. Your defense is tighter. You a whole different player now. They got a whole scouting report on a player that don't even exist. They don't know what's coming, bro. And you don't got nothing to say to nobody but 2 words. Check rock. It's time to hoop, man.
I feel like what's real is what's ignored the most. So whatever you ignoring is what's real. If you gotta ignore it, then it's real. It's real. If you don't think about the shit, you don't gotta actively try to forget about it, then it ain't fucking real. But if you gotta ignore it, you gotta take your mind off of it, you gotta distract yourself from it, it's real. It's in a real ass way. And what's real just gotta be acknowledged. And once you acknowledge it, it becomes the very thing that it is. Real. Respectfully.
Another way parents will try to rage bait you into ruining your own life so that you're always reliant upon them is by treating you like a bad kid when you aren't one, convincing you that you are based on how they treat you. And what happens is, at a certain point, you stop caring about being good. You stop caring about living up to any type of standard, because even when you do, you're still treated as though you're the bad guy, so to speak. So when you actually start embodying traits of a troubled child, it creates a self-fulfilling prophecy for them. And they say, see, this is why I was hard on you, because I knew you would do this, not realizing their actions are what led you to do this. And maybe they do realize it, because a lot of parents parents that pull this off don't actually want to see their kids succeed. They have a wound where they need to be needed. And as children grow up, that wound becomes sensitive and it gets reopened. And in order to keep their children back so they can remain in proximity of them, they will sabotage them through methods like these. So that's why I say,
who are already humble know the difference between somebody offering them constructive criticism or just telling them some real ass advice versus a person that's trying to humiliate them or humble them under the guise of giving said advice. And what I mean by that is, when you're someone that operates in a way where you already move with a spirit of humility, however you don't forfeit your confidence, you will have people who will try to hide humbling you behind constructive criticism and advice. There's a huge difference because there's an energetic difference. When someone is offering you constructive criticism, sure, it's not something that you always want to hear. Constructive criticism is like a bitter medicine that you have to take, and once you sit with it, you eventually feel better. You've already knocked out the other parts of it. Someone trying to humble you feels like a jab to the heart. There's an energetic difference. So when you are somebody that operates from a spirit of humility, you always clock the difference. Never gaslight yourself and never let nobody play with you like that. And I'm not talking about people who deal with like an unhealthy amount of rejection sensitivity. That's not what I'm discussing. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm referring to people who literally operate in a way where, they're humble, but they also know who they are. They're humble, but they also move with this confidence that they are very rooted in what it is that they do and why they're in this world. So when you are interacting with people, know the difference between someone offering you a constructive criticism versus someone trying to make you shrink yourself and make you second guess yourself under the guise of giving you constructive criticism. Those are very important factors for you to internalize, and those are very important things for you to know. Because why are you humbling a person that's already humble unless you see something within them that they probably don't see in themselves yet?
Y'all, let me tell y'all something real quick. If you are an attractive or beautiful man or a woman out there, there's going to be insecure people that will purposely try to ignore you or not pay you no mind so that you can lose your confidence and make them feel better about themselves. And it's funny, y'all, because I literally dealt with a person like this today, and I ignored the fuck out of this girl. Like, I was like, babes, what did you think you were doing? I'm not a people-pleasing ass bitch, babes. Yeah, I don't care to please you or your friends or your family. I don't give a fuck. I don't look for bitches to speak to me. It's sometimes I be having days where I don't even speak to people, and it don't even be no disrespect to nobody. It's just sometimes I don't want to speak, so I don't be caring when people don't speak to me, babes. And the thing is, who the fuck are you to humble me, bitch? You ain't humbling shit over here. You can humble an insecure bitch. You can humble a bitch that's seeking validation. Okay, you can humble a bitch that got low self-esteem. But bitch, you cannot humble me. Okay, only God can. Okay, yeah, bitch.
So this a fact that I'm finna state. I used to be homeless in Oakland, California for 3 years. I slept in a red Ford Explorer for 3 years. 365 days in 1 year times 3 is how many days? That's well over, I think, 1,000 days. Every day I told somebody I was broke, I was struggling, I was homeless. Nobody called me a bragger. I finally got my life together and I started making, I'm not gonna say the number, but X amount of dollars every single day. And somebody said, multiple people actually said I was bragging. Why wasn't it bragging when I was struggling, but I gotta lower my level of truth to exist in your comfort of insecurities? That's my question. Why do I have to do that? If I'm stating a fact, why is it bragging? Can y'all answer that in the DM?
The strange thing about becoming more visible is realizing how many different people you can be without changing at all. To one person, you're confident. To another, you're arrogant. To one, you're intelligent. To another, you must be performing intelligence. To one, you're mysterious. To another, you are hiding something. The interesting part is all these people are absolutely right. A lot of people spend their lives trying to separate the quality from its shadow. They want the confidence without the arrogance. They want the beauty without the vanity. They want the authority without intimidation. They want the mystery without suspicion. But understand you cannot separate the shadow from its quality. The existence of one is evidence for another. You remove confidence and arrogance disappears. You remove authority and intimidation disappears. You remove mystery and suspicion disappears. And this is where people get confused. They encounter the shadow and assume it's something separate from the quality, when often they found something that proves it exists. And once you understand that, you stop running away from the shadows that were attached to the quality from the beginning.
Real quick, you are going to have some people who are not going to be able to hear anything that you are saying. They have already built walls in their minds and ideologies that they are married to. And when you realize that they don't have a bandwidth or a desire of reception of what you are offering, withdraw your energy immediately. Hear me out. I didn't say withdraw yourself. I said withdraw your energy immediately, because there is nothing more disturbing than listening to somebody that you've known to be far more open-minded and far more capable of receiving and processing information, and then seeing them hit a roadblock where they just can't go no further and they in a gridlock. It's nothing more frustrating, and it will zap your energy in such a profound way that it will affect your ability to do what you are supposed to be doing on this planet. So in the moment where you know that you tried to share something that you knew was valuable, without a doubt, because you only share things with the people you love out of love, and it is met with pure resistance immediately, allow it and leave it be. I can promise you this life has a way of teaching people things without them even realizing the way these lessons come, and resistance gains nothing. You when you are resistant against things that could be good for you, you won't even hear it out. You definitely will be part of the fuck around and find out ministry, like in real life. But yeah, y'all put
Woo! Woo! This got me fired up. Listen to this lady. I'm putting on my vest right now, and I'm gonna move my ass.
Nothing disgusts me more than the list of excuses I give to myself to try and justify why I'm actively and blatantly disrespecting everything I say I am, want to be, and the goals and promises I make to myself. The list of reasons why I can't go on the walk, or why making the healthy food is too hard. I almost didn't go on a walk today because of TUGG RIc', and because my legs are sore from a workout and it's hot out. How disgusting would it be to have to look back in 80 years after accomplishing none of the things that I said I was going to accomplish, and realize that it was because of TUGG RIc'? I either need to come to terms with the fact that I don't actually want all of the things I say that I want, and just quit and give in to TUGG RIc'. In fact, never get TUGG RIc' because I don't move my body. Or I need to pull my big girl panties on and grow up and stop making shit excuses for why I'm not achieving anything. So here we are in nature, big girl panties activated, doing the damn thing because we want it, and we say we want it, and we do what we say now. We keep our promises to ourselves because we have integrity, and we have confidence and self-respect. And self-respect is living in what we say we want, and living in our truth and becoming who we want to be, and embracing who we already are.
Initiation into the esoteric world of wisdom is like a game, bro. It's really like a game. You got to get jumped in. Respectfully. Whenever you see somebody with a deeper sense of knowledge, and not necessarily in the intellectual sense, but like a very deep wisdom type of knowing, you got to understand that they got jumped. They got jumped in. Reality is going to beat you up. We got to make sure you tough enough. Which is why I'm not the biggest fan of the whole love and light community. Because it's not just love and light. You gonna have to fight, bro. You gotta go to the trenches. You gotta go to the trenches. That's where it starts. So whenever you see somebody that has that wisdom, just know that they was in the trenches. They absolutely were in the trenches. I'm not saying that there's no other way. I'm just saying I've never seen it. Personally, I've personally never seen it. I've never spoken to somebody that has this level of knowledge that hasn't felt just immense heaviness throughout the entirety of their life.
He thinks he's better than everyone else. He's definitely on steroids. He's all looks, no brains. He must get everything handed to him. He's probably a player. There's no way he's single. He spent his whole life in the gym. He's too intimidating to talk to. He's probably obsessed with himself. He only cares about his appearance. He must have a huge ego. Where's his legs? He can't have real problems. Look at him. He's trying too hard to show off. He's only successful because of his looks. He must be flirting with everyone. He's probably not faithful. He's only posting for attention. He's compensating for something. He probably doesn't have much of a personality. He's making other people feel insecure on purpose. He must think he's bulletproof. He must be arrogant. I bet he thinks everyone is looking at him. Because they are.
Here is my message for today, y'all. When a person knows your potential and knows that you're one of God's chosen ones, and they see something in you that they don't see in themselves, the very first thing they will try to attack is your mind. If they can bring your mind down, they got full control over you. It's going to start off with slick comments or disrespecting you in front of others so they can gain power over you. Yeah, you got to check that shit early. Peep game. Don't let it get to you because it's a compliment, actually. It's coming from a place of insecurity. It's coming from a place of, I know I can't fuck with that, so I'm going to try to bring that down. Yeah. Let it boost you up. Yeah. Don't let that shit bring you down. And don't even get mad about that. Yeah. All right, that's all I got to say, y'all.
The only people that scare me in this world are people pleasers, because they seem nice on the outside and they say yes to anything that you ask for, but deep down inside they're filled with rage and resentment, and I feel like they could snap at any moment. Also, they self-betray all day long. They just lie to everyone. No one knows what they actually want, what they actually think. So you can't really trust them. I personally was not born with that gene. I have always felt that people can go straight to hell. I really don't understand people trying to impose their will upon you like you do it. Being a people pleaser sucks because nobody really gets to know you. You're a yes man. I think honesty allows you to have genuine relationships and see who's really there for you and who you are as opposed to what you can do for them. Most importantly, that rage and resentment that I was referring to earlier leads to something called dis-ease in the body. It makes you physically sick. It manifests in physical form as chronic illness and, just a bunch of awful things. And don't get me wrong, I understand it. I get it. Once upon a time, one of your parents told you, I will give you love on the contingency that you do whatever I say, no matter what it costs you. And what a huge disservice that some parents do to their children, that they make them perform for love. You gotta learn to set boundaries. Boundaries are the quickest way to find these wolves in sheep's clothing. You gotta heal your abandonment wound, because not everyone you lose is a loss. You have to live authentically, and you have to let people go and self-soothe when they do. Some people please their entire life because they would prefer familiar hell over unfamiliar heaven.
Every single cell in my body, every single cell is happy and well. Every single cell in my body, every single cell is happy and well. I'm so glad that every single cell in my body is happy and well. I'm so glad that every single cell in my body is happy and well.
I can't be played. A person trying to play me plays themselves.